In a quiet little town, there lived a boy named Tom. He was bright, full of potential, and had one big dream to become a doctor. But Tom had a serious problem. His mind was never under control. Despite his intelligence, he lacked discipline. Every time he tried to study, his mind wandered, sometimes to his phone, sometimes to social media, sometimes into meaningless daydreams. He would often tell himself, "I'll study later. There's still time," but later never came. His parents and teachers encouraged him, reminding him how important focus and discipline were, but Tom believed intelligence alone would lead him to success. Then came the results of a scholarship exam Tom had taken. He had dreamed of winning, of taking one step closer to his goal, but when the results came out, his heart sank. He had failed. His friends, who had studied with focus and effort, passed with flying colors. His teachers looked at him with quiet disappointment. That evening, Tom sat alone, reflecting. He realized his failure wasn't because he lacked intelligence, but because he had wasted his time. He had let distractions win. Determined to change, Tom remembered hearing of a wise monk who lived on the outskirts of town. It was said the monk had once been just like everyone else but had transformed his life through sheer mental discipline. The next morning, Tom visited the monastery. He found the monk meditating under a large tree, his face calm and serene. Tom bowed and said, "Master, I want to succeed, but I can't control my mind. Please, teach me discipline." The monk smiled. "The restless mind, that is the greatest challenge of all. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a young man named Vera who dreamed of becoming the finest archer in the kingdom. He was strong and talented, but in focus. Some days he practiced. Other days he wasted in laziness. One day, Vera went to a master archer and said, "Please teach me. I want to be the best." The master took him to a riverbank, pointed at a leaf floating downstream, and said, "Aim and shoot at that leaf." Vera aimed, shot, and missed. "What did you see when you aimed?" the master asked. "I saw the river, the trees, the sky, and the leaf," Vera replied. The master shook his head. "That is your problem. You see too much. A true archer sees only the target." So Vera trained for months, learning to quiet his thoughts and focus only on the leaf. One day, the master asked again, "What do you see now?" "Only the leaf," Vera answered. And this time, the arrow hit the mark. The monk turned to Tom. "Your mind is like Vera's, distracted by everything around it. If you want to succeed, you must train it to focus only on your goal." "But master, how do I begin?" The monk smiled and shared 4 simple rules. First, control your thoughts. Whenever your mind drifts, gently bring it back to the task, like the archer focusing only on the leaf. Second, build a clear routine. Discipline needs structure. Make a schedule and stick to it. Third, remove distractions. Identify what pulls your focus: phones, games, noise, and eliminate them while working. Fourth, be consistent. A disciplined mind is not built in one day. Like an athlete trains the body, you must train the mind daily. From that day, Tom changed. He created a study schedule, deleted distracting apps, and gently reminded himself of his goals every time his mind drifted. At first, it was difficult, but he did not give up. Months later, during an important exam, he didn't just pass, he ranked first. His success wasn't because of luck or intelligence, but because of the strength of a disciplined mind. Years later, standing on stage receiving a prestigious academic award, Tom remembered the monk's words, "The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it drags you everywhere. But if you train it, it takes you exactly where you want to go." And from that day forward, Tom lived by one principle: discipline your mind and success will follow. In today's world, many young people don't fail because they lack talent, but because they lack discipline. We're easily distracted by social media, games, and temporary pleasures. We tell ourselves, "I'll do it tomorrow," but tomorrow won't move you forward if you don't start today. Tom's story reminds us of a powerful truth. Success doesn't come from intelligence alone, it comes from mastering your own mind. You can be incredibly smart, but if you can't focus, if you waste your time, that intelligence will fade with time. So start with small steps. Turn off your phone notifications while studying. Create a daily routine and stick to it. Like Tom, you'll begin to see that when you train your mind, the world starts to open up in front of you. Discipline isn't something that takes away your freedom, it's the very key that unlocks it. Remember, a trained mind can take you anywhere, but an undisciplined mind will keep you stuck where you are.